Okay, Year 10 drama students, I just thought I'd show you how to get onto the Year 10 drama Sharepoint page in case that was something which I keep telling you to do, but you're not actually sure how to do it. So it's Mrs. Keane here. What you need to do is you need to go to the website, the school's website, which is obviously at the top here, or you can Google St Edward's School Pool and it should come up. Then you need to go on to students, which is here, okay? And then it'll have general, subjects or links. If you try and miss out general, subjects and then go to links, it sort of pops up automatically. And then you go down to here, resource 365. Then it will take you onto your login page. So this is your email address and your password. Your password, okay, is the same password that you use to log into a computer when you're at school. So the login is your email address, and then your password is the same password you use to log into school computers. Then you press sign in. You can say signed in or not if it's a public computer, which hopefully you're not in a library or anything because libraries are closed. But if you don't want anyone messing around, you can always press no. But this is my own private computer, which no one else has the password for, so I like to stay signed in. And then it will take you to this. So this is where you get all of your subjects information. We're going to go down to drama, which is here, next to Learning Centre and PSHE. And then it will take you to this. So this is the home page for everything to do with drama in our school. And then obviously we are kind of looking around here, style and genre, because we've done our scripts, looking at Blood Brothers. We're sort of style and genre looking at different practitioners and the styles and the genres for that. So you need to go up to, you can click on this and then this will take you to all the documents which I say I will upload. It will also take you to Key Stage 4, which is what you are. And then what you need to do, you need to click on this picture. The documents are in here, but you need to click on this picture to look at some of the resources that I sent you as well. So if you were to click here, that's things like different folders, which I will point in your direction. But for this week, you need to have a look at this. So this is the Key Stage 4 homepage. And obviously this is what we're looking at the moment. So then you need to scroll down and look at Year 10. And then obviously this is us, okay? And I've put some information about Stanislavski, which I need to update. I've put loads on about Brecht because I'm going to set you a little Brecht project as well. Keep scrolling down, there's some on Arto. Those of you who weren't in necessarily last week when we started Arto, there's a little crash course here on YouTube which you can watch. Be careful when you go on YouTube and just randomly search Arto. There's a couple of bits which isn't really appropriate. So just watch this one for now and we could always catch up together at a later date. But this week we're looking at physical theatre and frantic assembly, okay? So here's the education pack excerpts I've asked you to read. But there's also extract from hymns and there's things that need to be true. So what I would do is I would watch these and then you can have a read of the excerpts, okay? I've sort of put them in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. So you can have a read of this and then have a read of this. And then the idea is, so this is sort of like one lesson's worth, okay? So have a watch of this, and then you can have a read through here and just get your head around frantic assembly and what they mean. There's the website here for you as well, okay? So if that takes you 50 minutes, an hour, you can then move on to the actual task, which is chair duets. Okay, so this is two members of the actual theatre company showing you how to do chair duets. So that's a really good video to watch, which will demonstrate the devising process. And then this is just a really good example too. I don't know who these students are, they're not my students, they're from another school or college, but it's a really, really good example. I think that's why they've got so many views. So have a watch of that one as well. when you've watched both of these YouTube clips, what you can do then is have a go at creating one yourself. So the idea is you're a choreographer, which means a person who creates a physical theatre or a dance, and you are telling two people what to do. Now, obviously, this is difficult when you haven't got two people in front of you, but the idea is that you create something like this, and then you're going to write down the movements. So person A, person B. You're going to write down every movement that person A does, and then every movement that person B does. So the idea is if we went into school tomorrow, you would have, which we're not going to be, but you would have a list of instructions, a list of choreography, which you could share with your two actors and tell them exactly what you want them to do. And it can be in your language. So for example, if you just had A, put arm around B, B, put left hand on right knees of A, put the chair facing to the back of B. If that doesn't make sense to anybody else, it doesn't really matter as long as it makes sense to you. So you could put little diagrams to associate which move you mean. I would say 12 movements. Just do 12 movements for now. So you could do 6 movements for A, 6 movements for B, because the idea is that you then expand upon it anyway, and you kind of develop it and you make it bigger, and then you repeat some and then you develop it. So 6 movements for A, 6 movements for B. Obviously they alternate, so you'd have A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. So that's 6 movements for A, 6 movements for B, 12 movements in total. I hope that makes sense and that you found this helpful. So this is all you need to worry about for this week. Okay? Keep those notes safe, and I'll show you another way of how to use the class notebook if you wanted to upload it on there too. Okay? Thank you very much.